It sure is a grand time to be a Nord in Skyrim. And where we last left off, Chad had just inherited a dead vampire's cave house, and today he's gonna get back to helping the Sirens save the world.
This castle definitely looks better than the one back on the island, that's for sure.
This is a whorehouse, Serana, not a castle.
Thank you for your service. Fort Pazarath would not have been one without you.
Well, you mentioned Purity's stronghold. How long have you known about that thing?
Shortly before your mission with Freya, one of our scouts pinpointed the exact location of where most of the Purity convoys were originating. It has been a decade since we began searching for their fortress. We should have suspected that it would be underground.
All right, and when will the Sirens attack?
We must prepare ourselves. Innocence is the heart of Purity. For over 200 years it has served as their home. It will be heavily defended. I believe that we must focus on immediate matters. My Golden Maidens will need to adjust to their new roles as the Sirens' battle masters. Their time spent with me since the death of Markarth has made them lethargic. You can help them.
All right, what do I have to do?
Follow me. I believe you've already been acquainted with each of my Golden Maidens. They are my personal guard and most valiant warriors. They are icons of loyalty, endurance, love. Beneath each of their beautiful exteriors is a fragile soul of a woman. A soul that must be nurtured so it may continue to grow. I've done everything in my power to comfort them, but they require much more. The maidens have a sacred communion with the goddess Dibella. In times of peace, they regularly attended the Temple of Dibella in Markarth for worship. Our war has disrupted this routine and has affected their well-being. I am requesting that you escort all of them to Markarth so they may regain their strength.
Yeah, all right, I can do that. I'll give them pretty good protection.
When you arrive at the temple, I ask that you stand guard outside while the maidens perform their rituals. In addition, they will be meeting with a private contractor that has maintained a close relationship with our order over the years. Our battle with Purity is approaching, and we are due for additional supplies. The contractor has everything we need to ensure the end comes with minimal losses.
Okay, we will depart immediately.
Then I await your return.
Well, shall we go?
Is everyone ready?
There are no words for how ready we are. All of us have been eager to visit the temple since the attacks began.
All right, let's go.
Take the lead. Oh, and do take your time. We don't mind the view. Not at all.
Oh, what do you got, Serona?
I hope you like it. It's a special thing for you.
Thanks.
I find your hand in my pocket, I'm going to cut it off.
Where are they? Come on, girls. Don't lag behind.
Incredible. The architecture here is truly something.
The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time.
It feels good to be back. The scented fragrance, the posh decor. Everything is just like I remember.
Oh, where do you want me to stay?
Anywhere in the city, really. Don't just stay by the front entrance or you might get ambushed. Patrol around the area for a bit. We do plan on having some additional company, so keep an eye on anyone suspicious that will come and go. Especially the men. Before you leave, don't be afraid to introduce yourself to the captain. She's an interesting woman and it might be a while before we see her again.
Do you really think someone's going to try to attack you?
I certainly hope not, but we can't deny that there's danger being out in public. If I were Purity, this would be the best time to strike and wipe out all the Golden Maidens in a single attack.
Alright, I'll see you outside.
Don't worry, this will only take a few hours.
Wait, what's that? Oh, yeah.
With aim like that, you'd probably miss more if you tried. You're a natural with the bow.
Patrol Markarth and look for suspicious activity. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of suspicious activity, isn't there? Hey, you suspects.
Silversmith one day, like my
Yes?
mother and father.
You're suspect.
Yes?
Make it quick.
You're all suspect. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Need something?
You want something from me?
Are you gonna hurt the Golden Maidens?
Want a cut of venison or mutton? Of course.
Trouble?
Yes?
Just making sure you're okay, buddy. You?
Need something?
Yes?
Alright. You all check out, I guess.
Hello there.
Hi. What's going on over here?
You said it.
Well, who are you?
Doesn't matter. So, are you selling those women or what?
Well, what gave you the idea that they're for sale?
They're here to worship Dibella, aren't they? Kicked me out of the temple, they did. Said I was not good for their blessing. A lot of her believers here today. Maybe to see your women. They are beautiful after all. Look, I'll pay. If they're eager to please, then why not make some gold while they're at it?
Yeah, sure. You give me some cash, you can have them.
Really? Golly! Here, 50 gold. Is it enough? Send them just outside the city gates when they're done praying, and I'll take them out for a stroll.
Yeah, good luck with that, kid.
If I was you, I wouldn't go around carrying all that gold. Better to store it someplace safe.
Yeah, well, thanks for the concern there, Stormcloak, but I got this. Well, so all the suspicious stuff is over there, huh?
Holmes. I said Holmes, you backbiter. Give a crippled worker a helping hand.
Yeah, I already looked at all you guys.
Isn't it interesting how much of our lives are spent sleeping? Imagine what we could accomplish if we didn't need to.
Serenity?
Guess what? I survived.
Is that you, Serenity?
It's me.
Well, how did you create a new form?
I didn't create it. I took it. It feels so wrong. This is what Matari does. Except when I take something, I do it out of love. This poor girl was a grieving widow. She was planning on drowning herself, but I got to her first. She was so full of love. Just what I need to control her.
What, Matari can do that too?
Me and my big mouth. Ugh. Just don't worry about it. Yes, Matari can do it, but she has no reason to right now. She's built herself quite a character. Rich with history, plenty of allies. She can only be one place at a time. She abandons the body, it dies. You have to find a new one. Preferably someone who already has power. But Matari, we both saw her. She's getting old. Her body is decaying and her true self is beginning to show. She'll need a new one soon.
Well, why didn't you do this before the battle at the Pazarath?
This only works when you are physically close enough to a person. No one with a loving heart ever showed up to my sanctuary, being closed off and all. Then you showed up with Kasha. Right when the explosions went off, I latched onto her. Of course, I didn't want to take full control of her. So I waited, did some hopping around, and finally settled on this body. It comes with a price, though.
Alright, why are you here?
I didn't get the chance to say it at Pazaroth, so I'll say it now. Thank you, and goodbye. It's been over 200 years since I had a body to call my own, and a millennia since I've been able to walk alongside regular people. Everything is so perfect. I can finally live and die like a mortal. I'm free.
And what about the other holy matrons and your goddess?
I've done a lot of thinking over the years I spent at Pazaroth. Things have moved on without me. I've gone to the afterlife and back. It's making me dizzy. Time to keep things simple and just live a normal life. No more cults to join, no more sacrifices. I'm going to try out normality and see how that goes.
Well, you're not going to stop Matari?
I've already told you that this isn't my fight. She and I are complete opposites. I'd compromise you the moment she would recognize my presence. Sometimes the world would be better off without people like us, trying to change things for the better. Just let it go.
Yeah, but if I just let it go, Matari's gonna win and we all die.
Then here. You've made your decision. You're going to keep up the good fight and do what the Observer asked of you.
And what was that?
Kasha asked me about Sky's Divide. I can't show you where it is, but this map will lead you to a sealed-off dwarven ruin that my people have dubbed as Legacy Bastion. There, you will find the answers that will set you on a path to reach the Divide, and bring about the final confrontation that comes with the Observer's plan.
And you just happen to have this map with you?
When I saw you walk into Markarth with the maidens, I figured you would ignore any attempt I made to turn you down. So I drew you the map. Hard to forget where the bastion is. It's where I found my old sword that your lizard friend now has. I'm not one to crush somebody's hopes and aspirations, and I didn't want to leave you empty-handed. I might not believe what you're going to go through will work, but that doesn't mean I want you to fail. And if you do, I'll see you on the other side, yeah?
Well, after Matari, I'm gonna go after the Holy Matrons for what they've done to you.
We're all doing what we need to do to survive. They have their reasons, so do not kill them. Especially not in the name of love. The Golden Maidens, or whatever cute name they've given themselves these days, there is something you should know about them. They're not in that temple to worship Dibella. They don't care about any goddess of love or her teachings. They're only there for the benefits. They did the same with my goddess. They infiltrated my realm, pretending to be believers. They made it so easy for us to fall into their trap. They blended right in with the fancy dresses and dye-colored hair. Then they died. We found their scorched bodies in the barracks, killed by the mistress, you know all too well, because they nearly exposed her. That's all they are to her. Disposable tools of pleasure and violence. So, I want you to know, you should be very, very afraid of what they're capable of. Before Matari makes a move on you, they will. Well, I've had enough to talk about for a few lifetimes. Time to buy myself a cozy waterfront cottage over in the Imperial City and write a book or two. Be sure to stop by sometime before the world ends, okay? Love and peace, sweetie.
Why are you so averse to winning? What's wrong with you?
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
Well, you're not going anywhere, assassin. I'm onto you. What the hell is that? Oh, that's not good.
Wake up, lousy bastard. Hey, look at me. I have some questions for you.
And what the hell just happened?
You are being held for ransom. In exchange, we are demanding that your Captain Cordinale cede her ship, the Catalyst. This would have been much easier had we captured your Ashen women. I wonder if you are worth anything to them. In your time of need, they were nowhere to be found.
Well, if they agree, will you let me go?
Will they? How important are you? You were completely unexpected. Our contractor didn't say there'd be some sort of bodyguard.
Contractor? Are you part of the Dark Brotherhood?
In a past life. But I am still loyal to our creed.
You must be one of the Brotherhood outcasts that Dimitri told me about.
So you're the Ashen lover. I had a feeling it was you. Small world.
Why are you doing this?
This is what we've been driven to do. Reduced to privateer work, plundering ships along the coast. Whatever contracts we can take lets us relive the good old days before the Ashen shamed us.
Alright, so what are you going to do with me?
I need to think. All due respect, this job went straight to the gutter because of you. You want to know why we really do this? When we were banished, we lost our honor. So now, outside of the Brotherhood, we can do something different. We make our own terms.
Yeah, that's what you get for trying to blame me because you are incompetent. You're in the way, body. What else is good looting around here? Let's see, son, you will remain by the smelter while I stay at my vantage point. We will both see them pass through the city gates, but it will be up to you to lure them to a secluded area so I may strike. Attempt to barter for their bodies. These filthy creatures will no doubt agree and follow you. Remain calm, and you will become an assassin soon enough. Good luck, Father.
We came as fast as we could. Of all the enemies that could have come after us in Markarth, it was pirates that spoiled the fun. You sure do get yourself into a lot of trouble. Maybe you're the one that needs protection.
Oh, I'm fine. What did you know about these people?
Well, I see the corpse of a Dark Brotherhood assassin. The others just look like a bunch of regular troublemakers. I take it these are the band of pirates led by a group of Brotherhood outcasts. Cordonali mentioned them in passing.
And how did you track us down? Did they give you their demands?
We never got demands. We had a feeling something was wrong when we couldn't find you around Markarth. We tracked them down to the Solitude docks, jumped on a small boat and followed you here. Anyway, I think that's enough about them. We have to focus on purity and the heroes. At least we took care of a potential problem for Cordonali. She needs all the relaxation she can get on the job. She's gonna be pretty busy the next few days as she gathers our next batch of supplies.
Alright, what are we gonna do with the ship?
I figured you should make the call. I've blocked the door in case there are any additional crew members inside. What we could do is send a team of sirens to secure the ship when we get back to the palace. We'll hand it over to Cordonali and she can decide what to do with it. Couldn't hurt to have an additional shipping vessel. Or we could just burn it and spare our sisters the trouble. What do you think?
Yeah, you know what? We could use a ship. Let's go ahead and keep it.
Good. I was hoping you would say that. Let me know when you're done looking around. I don't want to leave Zana by herself for too long.
Why? Where's Zana?
Taking care of some business. The pirates weren't the only danger that was lurking in Markarth.
Alright, well I want to check this ship out.
Take your time. There might be something worth taking on this ship.
Oh, not over there, there isn't. Dimitri, it has come to my attention that you have an equal distaste for Ashen in our fair province. I would like to assist you in your cause. There is an entourage of Ashen women that attend our regularly scheduled rituals at the Temple of Dibella in Markarth. These women have mocked the Lady of Love far too often. They barge into our temple with enthusiasm for nothing but our bodies. Their motives are clear. They do not care for the goddess or her followers, and we cannot tolerate their selfish desires any longer. As soon as I learn of their next scheduled visit, I will inform one of your men. We are patriots, you and I. These Akavari vagabonds have no right being in Tamriel. Whatever you need me to do, I will oblige. Just get rid of these pests. Sincerely, a concerned Dibellan monk. See, girls, this is what you get for being sluts.
You ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Climb down into the boat and we'll be off. Zana should be southwest of Morthal. Let's go find her so we can all go home.
Alright, but we might need to take care of that dragon first. And maybe kill this guy. Is that an Imperial?
Be on your way.
Skyrim belongs to the Nords. I don't want your Imperial garbage. Kill them all, girls. Every last Imperial.
Move along. Imperial business. Be on your way. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. For the Emperor! At it? At your best? Your mouth! I can't believe it! Do your...
Yeah, those scum are barely even good enough to fill a soul gem. Probably is going to infect whatever I enchant with it. Gonna have to make sure to sell that one. Yeah, you know what? That's too good for these guys.
Oh.
Yeah, that's better. Now, what happened to that dragon? No, was that not a dragon? Oh, he's... Oh, that's, here. Oh, so it wasn't a dragon, it was Imperials. Oh, another one? Oh, there it is. Where's the maidens? They're gonna want to get some of this. Oh, that sounds like they found them. Hi, girls. Cleanse the filth. Skyrim belongs to the Nords, you filthy Imperials. Alright, let's get back to finding Zana. How far away is this girl? Oh. You know, maybe if I would have listened a little bit better, I would have realized. They said that she was kind of by Martha. course, then I wouldn't have killed some Imperials. Oh yeah, that's that house that's all haunted because bad stuff happened there. Oh, well, thanks, Alda. I appreciate that you backed me up, but I was planning on punching it to death.
Miss Zana?
Yes?
You passed. Welcome to the Golden Maidens.
What, she wasn't a maiden before? Is that Oh, that's Serenity.
She'll get over it.
Well, why did you have Zana do this?
There was still a part of her that hesitated before each kill, and flinched each time our bodies touched at the temple. That is unacceptable behavior for a maiden. We must let go of what we believe is right and wrong, in order to serve Matari.
But why kill this woman?
Because this woman is Serenity. Our scouts reported that there was an explosion on the Pazaroth rooftop during the battle, but I have no idea how she managed to escape.
Is she truly dead?
At long last. For those with acute senses sharpened by Matari, you can't ignore a presence like Serenity. She was called a being of love by Marcus, and a liar by our mistress. Until now, I never understood how she could be both. Looking at Serenity, all I see is a reflection of what I once was. It's pitiful. I wonder how I could have ever been such a fool. Then I realized something. All of us were once like Sana, living this wonderful lie of love. All we need is a little push to escape and find the truth. And we found it. Her name is Matari. This always ends the same.
Good job, girls.
Death is permanent. What Serenity did was suicide. She could have lived on for eternity as a disembodied soul. But
dang.
After all these years, she just wanted to feel the joy of living. And live she did. So thank you, Serenity, for showing me what it's like to be. We need to go. What happened here is strictly classified. Commander, take the lead once more.
Well, hold on. We'll get going as soon as I collect this carcass. Damn, this place is so big.
How can you even move around in that thing? It looks awful to even put on.
Hey, what's up, Tarius? Freya, crazy bitch.
Don't tell me anything. I like to find things out for myself.
Mistress, the mission was a success. We also managed to neutralize a pirate ship that posed a threat to Cordonali.
What brought you to the enemy ship?
They captured the poor commander, so we set out to rescue him. Isn't that right?
I see. What is the status of the ship?
Intact. I'd like to request a recovery team so we may remove any additional sailors trapped inside the ship. We can then hand it over to Cordonali.
Elder, you are free to organize the team as you please.
Mistress, there's one last thing to report. We found Serenity's avatar. Per protocol, I had Zana kill her.
Well, this castle definitely looks better than the one back on the island. That's for
With
sure.
Serenity erased from existence, we no longer have to be wary of her clan's influence on the war. Zana.
Yes?
Good work.
Thank you, Mistress.
I believe each of you is now fit to lead the Sirens to glory. Is that correct, Melody?
Ready. We can get started right away.
Then you will find a list of work to be done in the armory. Melody, before you go, I wish to speak to you. The rest of you are dismissed.
Well, now what? Well, I suppose. Wait a minute. Everyone's gone? You know what? This seems like a good place for this chapter to come to an end. This is Chad Kill People. Over and out.